Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine 101 today to see what they want to say to you. So what's the message from their heart and soul? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com and do watch the early reading. It was very powerful about the mass awakening and what they're going to do to move this forward. So what's the message for you today? Straight out. I feel there's more cards. Again, another card jumping out, one sticking out. This one jumped on the floor. I still feel there's more cards. Yeah, look at that. Wow. So one card that stuck out and these flew out. So let's see what they want to say to you. And this card's moving on top of the deck. So the first message is, you are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. They want you to know that today. They are mesmerised by your beauty. They are mesmerised by your light. Doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a girl, they are so attracted to you. You are the most beautiful thing, the most gorgeous thing they've ever seen. You are jaw-droppingly gorgeous. That's how they see you. You take the breath away. You make them feel weak at the knees. You are perfect to them in every single way. And maybe they haven't told you that yet, or they haven't told you that for a while. So you may be doubting that. You may be questioning yourself. You may even be feeling a little bit nervous, thinking, are they attracted to me? Does he want me the same way? Does she want me the same way? How do they feel? So today they are removing and blasting away any fear or doubt, saying, yes, you are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. I desire you. I want you. You turn me on. And marriage sounds good with you. So they've thought about this. They've thought about commitment. They've thought about how it feels. Even how it sounds good with you. It sounds good. That means they can imagine it being a great life. It can feel nice to them. It sounds good. It sounds good to me with you. And even if they've been married before, they could even be married still. They wish it was you. And they are thinking, okay, I know I've been hurt. I know I've messed up in the past. But it's not going to stop me from having that commitment with you because marriage sounds good with you. Even if they've been through a lot in the past, they could be a child of divorce, or they've seen divorce happening around them, or they've seen marriages failing. It still sounds good with you because they know it will be totally different with you because of the connection that you share. You turn me on so much. And I feel this is also what they're thinking about, because they're thinking about how it would be in a marriage or how it would be in a commitment. They know because of how much you turn them on and the connection and the desire, that will never go stale. You know, people talk about marriages or long relationships going stale and the intimacy dissolving, and this is when problems arise. They know that with you, marriage sounds good because of the amount of intensity and the passion that you share. You turn them on. It's not all about that anyway. It's not just about being intimate and being in bed. You know, it's about partnership. It's about growing together. It's about having fun. It's about living together. And when I say living, I mean living life, exploring this journey of life. For some of you, it's going to be about having kids and building a family, building a base. But what they are really saying is, you turn me on so much, and because you're the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen, I know it's not going to get stale. Marriage sounds good with you. I know it's always going to be there, those feelings and those intense emotions. I'm tired of feeling alone. And you may feel that way too. You may feel tired today. You may feel a bit drained. You may have head pressure. I spoke about that in the early reading today. So you may just need a good night's sleep tonight to feel better. But I feel they are tired of being alone. And they may be surrounded by people. Understand that. You can be surrounded by people. You can be surrounded by others, but you still feel alone because you feel misunderstood. You feel like no one gets it. You don't feel right. You just that something doesn't feel right to you. I'm missing my person. I want to be with my person. I feel alive when I'm with my person, and that's how your person feels about you. So they're tired of feeling alone. You may be actually feeling alone because you're on your own, but remember, we can be alone but never lonely. So loneliness, or the feeling of that, is always a choice. You know, if we're feeling lonely, we have the opportunity to go out and about and meet people and do things. You know, just saying hi to someone in the street or having some kind of interaction with another makes you feel like, oh, I'm not actually alone at all. They give me fear. Remember, if you go into fear of being alone, it's just illusion. It's the way the ego gets in your head. God has a beautiful plan for you. You're not going to be alone. And even if you are by yourself, you are surrounded by love and light. You have angels around you. You were shown by the universe that you were cared about. So, for example, even if you were the only person on the earth, you would still feel supported by heaven, just like Adam was. When Adam was created by God, he was alone. And he had such an amazing connection with God, and he was so content being in the garden and, focusing on faith and being blessed and feeling blessed that God had to create Eve for him to have as a mate. So make your life so good and so wonderful and feel so blessed and content that God has to bring you in your person. And I don't mean doing things that show on social media like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm going out or spending money. I mean, just feel good today. Feel good. And if you feel tired, understand that you can change that right now by focusing on blessings. If you feel alone, you can change that right now by recognizing that you're never alone, that you are surrounded by love. But I feel this is definitely them saying to you, I don't want to feel alone anymore. I want to be with you because with you I never feel alone. I feel understood and seen and heard and known. How could I hurt you like that? I'm sorry. They're apologising for hurting you. They recognise that they did that. Why? Because it hurt them too, because you are one and you share a soul and really you share the same heart. So when they hurt, you feel it. When you hurt, they feel it, and they recognise that they've hurt you by their actions or their words, or even by not speaking their words or not taking that action step. How could I hurt you like that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, because I do want you in my life. I do want to be with you. I'm tired of being alone. You understand me, and I'm so attracted to you, and it's so powerful between us. I want you in my life. Marriage sounds good with you. I want you in my life forever. I don't want you to let me go. I want to put a ring on it, and that's what they are showing you. I want you in my life. I also think about what our children would look like and be like, so they've definitely thought about this. Even if they've already got kids, even if they're already married with kids, they've thought about what it would look like with you. They've imagined that alternate reality where you're the one, you're their wife or you're their husband, and they visualise that, what that would be like. If they are single, they've imagined how it would be to wake up with you in the morning, what it would be like to come down into the kitchen if you've got kids, and what the life would be like, what it would be like at Christmas time and other special occasions. Maybe they go past a school and they have a vision of children with you. So I'm not saying all of you are going to have children. Some of you don't want children. Some of you already have children. Some of you have just gone past the age of having kids. But remember as well this, if God wants something for you, it will be for you, no matter what the biological clock says or doctors or anyone else. So have faith in what will be. And that doesn't stop them from thinking about things. What would our children look like, be like? What would our life together be like? It sounds good. So I want to change so much for you. So they want to change things for you. They want to change their life to be with you, but they also want to change for you. So they're more emotional, more vulnerable, more open to loving you. I want to change so much, and I want to do this for you so we can have a great life together. And I am trying to understand. I'm trying to understand myself better. I'm trying to understand you better, our connection better, life better. They're trying to understand why they're here on planet Earth, what their mission is here. They're trying to understand life itself. So they're definitely going through awakenings and aha moments and epiphanies and understandings about that truth. So there's big changes coming in. So they're saying to you, I am trying to understand so I can change, because I want to change. I want to change so much for you because you're the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen, and you turn me on so much, and I want to share my life with you. I want you in my life. I'm sorry I hurt you like that. I didn't mean to. Sometimes I get tired of being alone and I get moody and I hurt you when I'm hurting myself, because hurt people hurt people. Marriage sounds good with you. Even if I've been married or I've had a bad childhood through marriage or something else has happened, it still sounds good with you. And I do think about what children would be like with you, what our life would be like, and what's next. So they are definitely in their feels about you today, in their heart space, wondering what life would be like, planning that future, contemplating it, visualising it, dreaming about it, daydreaming about it, having nights in bed lying awake thinking about it. So they want a future with you, and they want to change things to make that happen. And this is reminding you that you have that future. You guys are long term, not short term. It won't fizzle out. That love will continue. That passion will continue. It doesn't matter how much time passes by. You still turn them on. They still want you. It's absolutely as raw and real and passionate and intense as it was from the beginning. And that's true. You ask anyone who's been on this journey for a long period of time, like I've been on this journey for 25 years. And my twin flame still makes me feel the same way as he did when I first met him. From the first moment I met him, but it's even more intense. So remember that's how you know it's real. With a karmic partner, the feelings change, or they dissipate, or they're no longer there. With a twin flame, it just gets stronger and stronger and more intense. And that's what they feel. And that's why they're tired of being alone, they're tired of living a lie, they want to make a change. So great things are coming in. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.